Welcome back to Spider-Man Episode 2. Didn't think we'd get a series out of this, but we are. And in this episode we'll be playing the role of Spider-Man. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a thing called Collector. And we're going to collect every item in the game, and it doesn't matter how long it's going to take. It shouldn't take us too long. You level up actually for doing this, and then we'll do photos, which is another level, and we'll do the entire photo shoots, which should take half an hour to an hour, and then after that we'll be carrying on over the role game.
Alright, Yuri. I'm gonna repair the last Chinatown tower now.
Don't you mean Spider Cop's gonna repair it?
Been doing a little thinking, Yuri.
I love
Policing's
Spider
a
Cop.
young man's game, and Spider Cop, well, he's no spring chicken.
Please be going where I think you're going.
As of today, Spider Cop is officially retired.
So first thing actually before we do anything is I want to pop over here.
Oh, thank God. I need a drink.
Grab the
We'll all drink
bag.
tonight, Yuri.
The bags actually
Drink
have
to the
a
memory
little
of
story.
Spider Cop's tireless...
And,
Yuri?
you know,
Yuri, you there?
apparently if you play the game on Sunday,
Guess the emotion of the moment
you
overwhelmed
actually
her.
you won't see any there'll be some characters that shouldn't be there. That's just a rumour. I don't know if that's actually true or not. Now, if you guys could have a spider power, if you could be any Spider-Man, would you want to be Spider-Man? The powers that they have. So this one is actually at here. That's actually a hard one to get to. I think it's here. There we go.
Harry's VIP card for the nightclub. Harry always tried to include me.
See, that's what I love about this game. This game actually has so much good graphics, and this is actually a thing that we have to do. It's called bag. We're going to do all the bag challenge because you do get XP. You don't get too much XP, but you do get XP for it. So if you guys are going to enjoy, what I'll do is every time I will hold up and not speak whilst he talks about what's going on in the bag. The next bag is over here, and oh, that was good landing actually.
My injured shoulder eventually healed. The bill took a lot longer to pay.
Which is interesting because it is a Spider-Man history lesson, really. If you guys have read the comics and you're like, oh, but Spider-Man is not really a good guy in this game. To me, he is a good guy. Sorry if you can hear me yelling in the background. Anyway. This is what I love about this game. This game actually has so much going for it for the Spider-Man series. And during the Spider-Man Arcane series, and I'm a big fan of the Batman series, so if you guys ever want to talk about Batman, we can always discuss the Batman series, because there are some Batman issues that I love. And yeah, so for this live stream today, it's going to be mostly objectives in the game, which you can't, you know. Oh, we got a follower. Who is it? Is it Elliot or Rachel? Let's find out. Hello there, Rachel. I'm gonna say. Hopefully, I'm right. Okay, here we go. So this is the objectives. Today's objectives are actually simple. Oh, never mind. I thought someone was saying, but they're not. There we go. We got our level up. And with that, we got another set of bags. Now, I'm gonna actually go with web swinging. And with that, we got our first level up. Oh, did we get 2 level ups? I think we got 2 level ups. Nope, just 1.
Not good. Can't have people taking pictures of my 3 chest hairs.
Now, what we're gonna do is instead of that, we're not gonna do the missions that he's
I need
saying.
for suit repair at the lab.
We're gonna go and grab the bag.
If
That's
Dr.
our
Octavius
job.
is left for the day.
Now, does that sound like it's a boring job? Because it isn't. It's actually one of my favourite parts of this game. And then, as I said before, there'll be bags, and then find out what else you do.
Doctor, how did it go with the committee? I'm so sorry I screwed things up.
Not at all, Peter. They're just nervous in the face of imminent triumph.
Oh,
They'll
here
calm
we go.
down. They always
How's
do.
the bag?
Should I head back to the
Oh,
lab
the
for
bag's
cleanup?
there.
No,
Couldn't
no.
figure
I'm
out where
stepping
I
out for
put the
dinner
bag.
anyhow. We'll resume tomorrow.
All I did was save this kid's balloon from floating away, and he made me this. It's the little things that make it all worth it.
See, the thing is
Hey,
that
Doc.
I love about this
Glad
game
there's still
as well,
hope.
is each character actually has a line of dialogue.
The committee. Want me to head to the lab for cleanup?
But what I'll do is I want
No,
to get the
I'm
whole
stepping
map
out for dinner
clear,
anyhow.
because
We'll
this
resume
game
tomorrow.
has got like a
Short break,
massive
then
map
back
area
to
which
creating the future.
when I have played this game before and I never actually
wish I
understood
could bottle and sell
everywhere
that
I was
man's
going,
optimism.
so
Sounds like he's
without
left the lab for the
seeing
day.
where you're going, you're
Good time to work
really
on my
lost
suit in
the
private.
dark. So you have to really understand that you have to collect this stuff. Whereabouts is it? Where is it? I can hear
All
it
units,
beeping and I
getting
can't
multiple
see
reports
it.
of muggings perpetrated by armed suspects. Reported location is Nolita.
On the side of the building? Okay. Oh, there it is.
Spider plushie! Oh, a toy designer
I'd
made this
want that.
prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad
I
there's
really
no way to
would.
get paid without revealing my identity.
Well, you could. You don't have to reveal your identity for brands. Just like
Someone's getting robbed. Who wants a picture? Always nice to stop a mugging. Gotta stay strong in the fundamentals.
Okay, as I said, we've got to go up here. Or should we go down? There are like... It's about 20 areas we're meant to actually go in. And all of them is like a whole city's worth. And you get XP for doing this, so it's actually quite nice if you wanna like do the real Spider-Man games, you gotta do stuff like this, because real Spider-Man would. That's what I like about this game. This game actually follows a lot of the canon from the good Spider-Man movies. Now, here's a question: what is your favourite Spider-Man movie for us? We're gonna, oh, it's that. To me, my favourite Spider-Man is. I know that there are people who like the newer Spider-Man films, but I like The Amazing because, one, I wasn't gonna like The Amazing. And I really wasn't. And this is the thing, like, I wasn't gonna like the new way they were making Spider-Man look.
Tried mixing up a prototype web fluid at Oscorp while Harry had his internship there. Didn't work. That place has always been bad luck for me.
I think that is just on the job, but... Or is that just an actual scratch? No, that was on the jar. Okay, here we go. So now we're going down. I know where it says our objectives are, but we wanna head down this area. Now, would you be afraid of heights if you were Spider-Man? Me, I would. I am afraid of falling, but being a Spider-Man, you wouldn't really be afraid of falling. If you look, Spider-Man actually knows. But I'm afraid of needles as well. It's not really a strange. But as someone once said, if you dress up as your favourite superhero who isn't
Attention
afraid
units, we've got a
of needles,
10-10 possible
you'll
narcotics
actually feel
down.
much more safer. And it's
Officers
not a
near
joke.
Nolita, please report.
Check it out.
Oh, they're up there. I
Drug trade's gotten more aggressive post-Fisk. Gotta stomp that out.
Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
I'm not gonna go out like that.
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug.
Now that's the weird bit. The game actually...
I'll text Yuri the
There you
location.
go, we got another level up. The game does give you a lot of levels up. Actually, we're gonna go with quick spin, because that could actually be perfect.
Cops will be here in no time.
See how it works.
Francine has the lanes clear. Got an 1165 on...
Okay, so now there's 2 bags here, and then we go down. Oh, actually, the first bag is actually... And, let's be honest, there are my
All
favourite
units,
characters
we
in
reports of a
Spider-Man.
car crash. Civilians are trapped. Proceed to 2 bridges. Over.
Maybe this'll help me balance work and a personal life. If I ever find time to read it.
And then where's the next one? The next bag... Oh, we could stop that bad guy. Let's stop the bad guy and then see what's next. Because everyone knows good Spider-Man will always help. Now, if you guys want my favourite Spider-Man games...
Nasty car wreck down there. People might be hurt. I think that debris is trapping someone inside that car. Almost got it.
See, I'd love to be like Spider-Man. Now, why would that guy just stand there? He's actually in the way of people who are actually... Yeah.
There's someone inside that car. They're pinned by the... Hold on! Victims are out of danger. Let the EMTs do their job now.
There we go, we got another one over here. As I say, this is our mission for tonight. Well, this evening actually, I shouldn't say tonight, because that maybe from America. If you guys are from America, I will say I love Spider-Man. I do, it's one of my...
1031.
I'm a huge
break-in in
Marvel
progress.
fan.
Proceed to 2 bridges.
My girlfriend
Over.
knows I love my...
My Wilson Fisk Science Prize trophy. And check. I couldn't turn it down without arousing suspicion, but no way was I gonna take his money. Even though we could have used it. I did accept the lifetime supply of backpacks, though.
Okay. I thought I've got another level up. Where's that one? I'm gonna do all the other bits as well, because you can get XP for that, and that means more XP means more movement, which means
Wow, you all forgot your keys?
Got more interesting. What are we supposed to do against that? He's mine.
Look at it this way. If I'd actually let you break in, you'd be going away for a lot longer.
Get down on TV. Wait.
see, that's what I like about Spider-Man. Spider-Man's always...
Jump through that window.
I hate when people say that Spider-Man is no good. And if you guys wonder why Jameson hates Spider-Man, it isn't actually Spider-Man's fault that he hates him. And people will always ask, why does he hate him? And really, Spider-Man's doing good. Well, it's because, right, and this is actually in the comic book series, it's actually because Jameson was angry because the police, not the police, but Spider-Man, he always thinks Spider-Man's going to do something bad, but he never does.
Attention units,
He always
there's
wants
an
to help
assault in progress.
people
Need
who need
officers
help.
on scene in the financial district.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
I can't let him hurt that victim anymore.
Someone next door. He's here.
Try and guess how I feel about bullies. I love laying out bullies.
Because Spider-Man is one of those superheroes that people always make the fun out of him because of what? Because there ain't any good Spider-Man movies. There are hundreds of good Spider-Man movies. I could actually do this as a regular thing. Anyway, as I say, this is one of my favourite Spider-Man games for this reason. So here we go. This one's actually just a regular white one.
10-4, then
there we
moving
go.
incident traffic to an isolated.
Okay, no, oh wow, there's a bag there, and then there's one that's got. This is another thing. I'm not huge on the whole. It's like, yeah. Did Spider-Man do anything wrong? No.
The infamous dumpling recipe. Should have come with step 10. Try not to burn everything in MJ's apartment.
This is actually how MJ and him broke up in a way when you look at it. You're hearing a story which you actually think, what's actually going on? But really, in real life, you're actually hearing the story of a man who's trying to explain that everything that he does is kind of wrong, but he does his best to try and improve it. And MJ, to me, is one of the worst characters in Spider-Man right now. And why do I say that when I didn't like Spider-Man?
I bought this used graphing calculator at a pawn shop. Stopped working in the middle of a trig exam. You get what you pay for.
Now, that's what I like about Spider-Man. He doesn't actually, like, in this game there are jokes. One of my favourite jokes is him with, what's he called? The bad guy, Dr. No, the Kingpin. And that is, now do we kiss? Why do I like that joke so much? This is a reference to the original Sam, is it Sam Raimi? Spider-Man?
Superheroing doesn't leave much time for good hygiene. Gotta get it where I can.
That's clever. They're actually adding stuff that people would actually question about. How can Spider-Man be all this guy who... Now, if you notice, my map's getting bigger in a way where you can see where I've got to go, what my objectives are. Objectives. Because you will have missions where you'll be going to one area, but you won't know where that area is when you're actually swimming around the buildings. As I said, what we're doing is we're doing the regular missions, and then we're going to take photos, and that is a level, which is nice because you actually get XP for them, I think. Plus, this is actually a reference to...
People know my parents died in a plane crash, but I still can't tell anyone they were government agents. Wish I knew more about them. I wish anyone did.
Which is quite sad. But without them, he wouldn't have had his powers, which... So this is the question, is Spider-Man a bad person? In this game, I don't think he will ever be a bad person. Now, you do get to change your costume in this game, and the costume I'm going to use is actually a Spider-Man costume, which doesn't actually give much to the display of Spider-Man. But, here's my question, what if you take the photos, what do you get? I have no idea. I know there are more costumes. There's Gangster Spider-Man, who literally is an actual comic book hero. And if you haven't read his issues, I'd recommend them. They're all good. Every issue from
Better repair this suit before it falls apart even more.
That has a real bad series, and yet you can always have the best moments with a series. Yeah, there are some shows that have really bad episodes, but yet have
Before
a
you
good
go, can
story.
you sign for me?
Like,
1182, any available units, 1182 along the northbound side of the Brooklyn Queens Express. 10-4, they're moving incident traffic.
that's the thing about games, they always have it. Okay, so yeah, this is one of my favourite things about this game. It's so relaxing. I don't know why, but if you notice, that building there is quite big. Now, I think, because they never actually say where they are, in this, I think, if you look on top of that building, I'll tell you where that building is. That could be either the Empire State Building, or... I'll let you know, because there are two big buildings in this game that actually have a real massive ego. So I don't think this is... That's not, I actually thought this was another building. Now, if you guys want a good Spider-Man game that has a good RPG, I'd recommend some of these, because these games, I was never...
Aunt May's recipe for wheat cakes. I could
the
never make it
sequel,
work on my own.
Spider-Man, well, with the Amazing Spider-Man, if I can find a copy of that, which goes cheap, I will be buying that, because you guys will want to see that into a series. I'm going to do all these first, because I want to get all of this done, and it tells you how many bags you've collected. So in this first area, I've got all 6 bags. In this area, I've got 7 bags, and I'm missing 2 bags, which I'm going to go and get now. These 2 bags are actually quite easy to find, actually. They're actually right near each other in a way, which always is lovely when you're playing a game like this. But how would you feel? How would you feel if one day you woke up as a superhero? Not from the Avengers, but what would you do if you woke up one day and you found out you had a superpower that nobody else had? Because...
My ESU ID badge from my semester as a teaching assistant.
I will say
Didn't have
this.
time to stick with it, but I could definitely see teaching again someday.
Okay, I'm going to say this, right, about my life, and... Because if you guys don't know, I have this thing called mild autism. And it's nothing to me, it's not. But when I was younger, I was bullied and picked on for it. And I know, why didn't you stand up for yourself? Well, every time I stood up for myself, the teacher would tell me off. And I'd get upset. Anyway, so I went to a special needs school. Now, there are people who go, oh, it's got a lovely ending to it. It has. Because without this,
Used these
I wouldn't
electrician's
learn.
gloves in my first fight with Electro. Gave me the idea to add insulation to my costume, which saved my bacon more than once.
And I talk about this because this is actually something that made me feel more. I made friends, and sometimes you hear me and my mates, we talk about my friends. One of them, Elliot and Rachel. Right, me and Rachel have always been friends, even though we're now dating each other. Even if it didn't work, even if it doesn't work out, if it doesn't work out, we're still going to be friends, and that's what I like. And anyway, there I go speaking about stuff. But there is one thing that I enjoy about my life right now. I've got a good life. I'm happy. Haven't got anything to worry about.
About 8 minutes out. Got in a
And when I was little, I used to get bullied. As I said before, I used to be a bully in Target. I don't know why. I didn't ask for it. I wasn't born with it. But I used to get bullied because of who I was.
Over there! Okay, the bug!
As I will always say.
Hoped crime would decline post-Fisk. Might have been too optimistic.
Anyway, with my special, with having autism and all that, it's
Police
always,
are on their way.
I've always been bullied
so am
about
I.
it, and people will always say, "Oh, you're this, that, and the other." Yeah, sure, you can call me all that. Nothing ever hurts my feelings. But I became fat, and I was speaking to my mum about, you know, how I'd be different if this didn't happen. If this didn't happen, I'd be different.
An Oscorp visitor badge from when I interviewed there.
I would have
Would have paid well, but
If
Dr. Octavius offered the chance to really make a difference.
I'd never ever meet anyone like I have. I've made friends with people who, yeah, they're idiots. Well, they're not idiots, they're my friends, but they're my thing that makes me feel happy about my life. Everyone always says, talk about stuff that won't make you sad. But I don't talk about sad stuff. I'm a deep thinker about, I'm happy in life. And with me being the way I am, I'm scared that I'll ruin this relationship. And I know it sounds like I'm a bloke. How can I ruin anything?
Funny, my fear of heights didn't go away when I got my powers. Had to climb to the top of the Empire State to get over that.
When I hang out with my
All
friends,
units, witness reported an active narcotics sale.
when I get to hang out with Elliot
Location is north of
and
Houston.
Will,
Over.
or Elliot and Rachel, I always talk about how funny it was that I've never been happier since
Gonna guess these guys aren't trading baseball
my
cards.
video.
Watch out! No! Just like the paper Fisk will kill us! Get the spider!
Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
What's wrong with you guys?
Nothing puts a pep in my step
Everything that makes me who I
like
am.
halting an illegal drug deal.
I found that I've done stuff that
Texted Yuri to pick these guys.
I've never felt more happier to be with my friends than I have with Elliot and Rachel. They're the one reason why I actually get up in the morning. Because I'd never ever consider having you in my life, having someone who cares about me, to make sure I'm happy. And that's Elliot. If you guys ever
All
meet
units,
Elliot,
witnesses are reporting
or
a
if
mugging.
I ever do a tour and
Officers
you guys
needed in
want to
Tenderloin. Please
Elliot,
copy.
Elliot will definitely come to these tours because, one, you gotta see the legend himself. Everyone always talks about Elliot like he's but people who know Elliot, they know. Yeah, he's a mischief. He gets into trouble like us all. And he's somewhat of a guy that, if you haven't met...
Oh, come on. Always nice to stop a mugging. Gotta stay strong in the fundamentals.
Elliot and all that, they... People like Elliot are people that you want to be friends with. And you know when people say, why should I be friends with that person? Well, to me, Elliot is the definition of a good person. Sure. We were all idiots.
Regards from the Kingpin.
I thought web swinging would let me get pizzas delivered fast.
Stayed the same.
And it did. Fast and smashed.
I hate to say that, but with everyone else, heck, with me, I never thought I'd have friends like that. Elliot and Rachel care about that, which is kind of nice that they have.
Sorry.
Oh, there's more.
This'll shut your mouth. I better be more careful with my adoring public.
You're a mensch, Spider-Man.
You're okay in my book.
That was
Sweet.
awesome.
Have you looked? People actually take
Pardon me.
photos. Oh, I forgot. News articles as well. There's 28 news articles. Now, this is another thing about my friends that... I will always talk about my friends, because... One, I never had friends when I was growing up. I know, that sounds sad. And I never thought I'd make friends who would always stick by me. And I've always stuck by them.
My underarm webs. Thought they might help me glide short distances, but they never really worked. Looked cool, though.
You know, I'm making this into a little bit of a suppy video, and I know people are like, man, why is he saying all that stuff? He's a nice guy, I like him. Yeah, if you like me, I like that, because people can like me. And I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and I do make jokes about my mates and say, you know, oh, with Elliot, you gotta be careful, you know. And that's the thing, Elliot was always the guy that you'd talk to. If anyone had trouble, go to Elliot. Nobody else would look after you. And yeah, people will always say, what about you? Yeah, people would come to me, but let's be honest, Elliot was the only one that could understand people. The people didn't like him. People never liked him. He had friends that
We got this,
were like
Spider-Man.
me.
Thanks anyway.
And that's why we always had each other's backs. And that's the thing, we still do have each other's backs. And everyone, I may have to end it here. Now, as I say, Elliot and all that.
Attention all units, there's a vehicle pursuit in progress. Nearby officers, please proceed to the West Village. Bridge to Flatbush Avenue exit. C services.
It's like, even with people that you don't know, if you get to know them, but there'll be people who say, I don't know Elliot, and I never will. But I didn't know him. I didn't know him until I met him, and we had a lot in common. And we still do. We still have a lot in common, and we still talk. And this is the thing. He's into...
My prom boutonniere. Crushed when I had to fight Fisk. Kind of symbolizes my luck with relationships.
Okay, so I'm gonna end it here, guys. Yeah, we've got a lot more to do later. And I hope you guys will have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next live stream.